Do you have your manifestations? If not, what's clogging up your 3D reality? If you want to know what I'm talking about, then you gotta stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to another rousing episode of Spill the Tea Tuesday. My name is Flossie and I'm like the funniest, wittiest mindset coach as well as your OG hype you up rampage queen here on YouTube. If you'd like one-on-one coaching with me, links are going to be in the description box below as well as links to things like courses. And if you are wanting to do the challenge that Nikki and I have going on that is just starting, you want to become a member of our channel here on YouTube because we have two tiers. Both tiers include the challenges that we run. One of them, the lowest one, you get the live replays. The higher one, you get to actually participate in the lives and ask questions about your manifestation or what you want to know about manifesting. But if you're wanting to get all your shiznit and be part of the GYS crew, I would suggest joining at least one of the tiers because we're going to have literally a glow up challenge that is going to make a play on the name of our VIP group. It's called Manifestation Station. And there's going to be 9 seasons. Each season is going to have 3 episodes or be 3 weeks long. And we're going to do a glow up on all areas of everything that you can manifest. So if you want to learn about manifesting and how to have an entire glow up of your entire life, like the whole life, your whole life package, then you're going to want to do this challenge that is literally going to go from now until basically the end of this year through 2024. Awesome challenge. You're going to want to be a part of it. Before I get into the interesting topic of today's video, I am going to, of course, do my calendar. And this says hotter than the fucking sun. Well, I guess that depends where you live and what you're manifesting, period. And this says, who invented all the annoying ass mosquitoes? Probably someone with some negative ass, nasty ass thoughts, period. Be majestic as fuck. You should literally be majestic as fuck because you're the operant powers of your reality. You can do have anything that you want. Why would you be anything less than majestic as fuck? Because nothing's impossible here on Your Thoughts Create with the GYS Get Your Shit crew. You can literally do have anything that you want. What do I tell you all the time? Nothing's fucking impossible. You can literally manifest anything. If you have a desire, it means the creation is already finished. It's yours. You just need to what? Affirm and persist and get it. And do what? Working towards big motherfucking goals. Yeah, with affirming and persisting, you can work towards any goal and get any desire that you want. Those are just facts. I don't know why the fuck this calendar is falling apart this year. They needed to use some more glue, I guess. Go get some damn brunch. You know what? As a master manifesting, you can literally have brunch every day in bed in a 5-star hotel anywhere in the world because you can literally have anything that you want. I say that all the time. So I will probably, for reference, insert a picture of this, I guess you could say meme or whatever that popped up in my Facebook memories. So 9 years ago, I had a post in Facebook with this meme. So I will probably upload it here. With the meme that says, I removed your ego. And it turns out that's what was clogging your reality. And then as my, intro into the post, the comment that I made at the top of the post was perhaps we should add belief systems to that as well. So I don't always just necessarily use the word belief systems here on this channel because a lot of times people associate that with law of attraction, that it's your beliefs or belief systems. Belief systems can be looked at as your assumptions, the assumptions that you hold on different topics. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this today, where they say, I removed your ego, and it turns out that what was clogging your reality. If you don't have your manifestations and your 3D reality looks like BS to you, a lot of it has to do with our ego mind. Now, when I talk about our ego mind in reference to manifestation, I talk about Felicia being our ego mind. I call her Felicia when she's agreeing with you and being your homie, and she's Foolisha when she's acting a fool and filling your mind with a bunch of negative ass, nasty ass thoughts that are not in line with your manifestation that keep coming up and coming up all over and all over again that are what? Interfering with your mental diet that's creating resistance for yourself. You see this? You remember this girl, this bitch over here? She likes all your negative thoughts to be put there because she's hungry for your negative thoughts. She's hungry for the BS and she will zap it from you. I say put all your negative thinking in there. Our ego mind wants to protect us. And so sometimes what happens when people are manifesting, well, not all the time, but people do experience this often, is they have something going on in their 3D reality that is unpleasant. It is not the desired reality they want to be in. And when they start affirming and persisting, and most of the time, many of the times, quite often, however you want to look at it, it is frequently the direct polar opposite of what they're experiencing. Like they're in no contact with SP, and they're affirming and persisting that they're in a relationship where SP's blowing up their phone, or they have no money. They've got like 2 nickels to rub together, negative 2 nickels to rub together. Bill collectors are at their door, and they're manifesting that they have tons of money, more money that they know how to spend, or they don't have a job and they're manifesting that they're in the best job of their life with the best compensation package. You get the picture. Well, as you're affirming the opposite of what you're experiencing in the 3D reality, your ego mind, Felicia, is like, nope, that's not true. Nope, that's not true. Why? Because that bish looks at the 3D reality as hardcore facts. And I tell you guys that it's kind of like an illusion, because if your 3D reality was truly hardcore facts, would you be able to change it just by changing your thoughts? No. Do you know how many times that I have personally had a fleeting thought of a desire and had it show up immediately? I've talked about it many times. I've talked about it many times in the VIP lives, on these videos, in the groups, but like, I have a desire to like go do something, but maybe I have an appointment with a handyman, and I would literally tell a manifestation buddy like, oh, I want to go do XYZ, but the handyman's supposed to come. And no sooner did I say that or text that to somebody that the handyman would text me and say, I can't come today. And guess what? Flossie got to do what she wanted to do. And of course, the place that she wanted to go had an opening, had an appointment, had this, had that. I can't tell you how many times I've had a fleeting thought of a preference of some kind, and it just shows up. If our 3D reality was hardcore facts, would I be able to get just what I wanted by changing my thoughts? No. That is not what would happen. If it was absolute hardcore facts, I would just be stuck wanting to go do XYZ, and the handyman would come, or I'd have this obligation that I would have to fulfill, etc. So, that the 3D reality isn't hardcore facts, but your ego mind, Felicia, doesn't realize that. Not necessarily at first when you're manifesting. And sometimes it can take a while for her or him, maybe you have a different name for that, your ego mind, but it can take a while for that part of your brain to grasp that the 3D reality is a partial illusion that's changeable by you. And until then, when you are affirming something that is the polar opposite of what you want, Felicia acts a fool and puts all this negative thinking on you to try to keep you in the comfort zone of what's known, the comfort zone, because that is what is supposedly known. And she or he is trying to protect you by thinking, well, we know that in the 3D reality, we don't have SP, we don't have money, we don't have this job. And so I'm going to just keep you here thinking that this is true because this is what is true. This is what I know to be true. And this is what is comfortable. And this is what's going to keep you, quote unquote, safe. Well, that doesn't necessarily help you to get your manifestations rapidly. But your 3D, your 3D looks a certain way. Felicia buys it as facts. So she's going to flop negative thoughts at you. It's like this. It's like this. It's like this. It's like this. And you just need to get her to sit down and shut up, because it's part of what's like clogging up, getting to the reality that you want, is this battle of your mind that you're having. If you don't recall, I have a video talking about manifestation is a battle of your mind. I'll just link it here as a refresher. It really is a battle of your mind, of your conscious mind that is choosing the thoughts, that has a free will, that's choosing the thoughts that you want to have in line with your manifestation, and that ego mind that's like kind of back here, that's like flinging all the dirt in your face constantly about what the 3D reality looks like. I think it's also, to be honest with you, sometimes part of your mind that like tries to create stories that don't work for you, because we'll see something in the 3D reality and then Felicia's like, oh, that's got to be the third party. Oh, there must be a third party. Oh, like everyone else is going to get this job but us. Oh, nobody's going to give us any money. We've got more bills piling up. You're never going to have any money. Like, this is what this means. Like, this means this over here. And it's like, That's not the meaning I have to assign to what's going on at all. Hello, sit down, shut the F up, period. I don't want to hear anything that you have to say. Like sometimes you just got to be like, shush, and have Felicia sit down because she is not agreeing with you. So I say to treat Felicia like a child. What do we do with children? When children do something naughty, we give them redirection. I'm not talking about beating children. I don't really subscribe to that. And even if you do, that's not what we're going to do, because it's not like you're going to beat yourself up personally. But what you're going to do is you're going to give some redirection like you would a child. Like Felicia says something stupid, be like, nope, it's actually like this. And tell her the story that you want to assign, the meaning that you want to assign, the story that you want to tell yourself, whatever story that you're telling yourself about what you're manifesting, because you know I've talked about that before, like assign meanings that work for you, create stories that work for you. Whatever story that you're with and you're sticking with, that's what you would remind Felicia of, period. If Felicia actually is acting like Felicia and she's being your homie and she's saying things in line with your manifestation, then you can be like, yeah, that's the way that it is, period. Like reaffirm what she's thinking. Yeah, like, yeah, of course SP's madly love me. Yeah, of course I have more money than I know what to do with. Of course I've got that job and it was hella easy for me to get. So treat her like a child overall, but don't allow her to rule you. If you haven't seen my video where I talk about the oil in the water and mental diet and creating a dominant thought in order to change our dominant mindset so that our 3D reality can conform, I'll link that here. It was a funny video that Coach Nikki and I did a really, really long time ago that was hella funny, but it has a great visualization representation of mental diet and, the negative thoughts that we've thought and the positive thoughts that we're trying to think, the positive thoughts that we're purposely thinking, the repetition of the affirming in order to change our mindset. That is going to help make this even make more sense to you. But put your ego mind down, hush that down when they're not agreeing with you. Use some of the tools. Like I do have the video that I'll link here about gut resistance, because that's a way that you can deal with the resistance that the ego mind is giving you. All the negative thoughts that you're having, it's a way to deal with that. The FU letter, command letter, that, you can do EFT tapping. There's so many things that you can do to help calm down your ego mind so that she starts agreeing with you and being your homie instead of acting like a fool and being Felicia and throwing dirt in your face all damn day, which just can, it's like you can have negative thoughts and still get your manifestation, because when you're flipping your thoughts and you're actively staying on top of it. But if you're having a bunch of negative thoughts and you're letting them go unchecked and you're struggling to know what to do about it because it seems like they're constant and intrusive, then that's clogging up your 3D reality. And you need to sit that girl down, give her a lesson so that you can affirm and, continue to affirm and persist better. I think I had another video I was trying to think of a moment ago that had to do with this whole topic. If I remember which one I was thinking of, I'll link it here, but it was just, I don't know. I had a momentary brain lapse. Felicia's probably just acting like a fool right now and whatever. I usually have that girl sit down and tell her to shut up because I don't really care about what she has to say because, I'm the operating power here. I can do have anything that I want, and that is what I consistently operate by. Fact. So go ahead and join our challenge. Join the membership group, even if it's at tier 1 where you get the replays in the challenge itself. And if you want to join the VIP part of it where you're joining the lives, that's tier 2. But if you want to have a major glow up of everything, join that, because I want everybody to be a part of their Get Their Shit crew. And hey, everything is essentially in the videos. You can watch videos. Nobody needs coaching, but challenges are fun. Challenges are different ways to look at manifestation and literally challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone, put Felicia in the trash a little bit more, and step into the power that you deserve to be in, because you're the upper power of your reality. You can have anything that you want. Why not step into that power? The challenges are a fun way to do that so that you can become literally a master manifesting. Anyhow, I hope this video has been helpful to you and just is talking to you another way about how your ego mind really tries to throw in the dirt, the jackhammer, thwart your efforts towards getting your manifestation, because sometimes it does. We're just going to do what? You got it. Anyhow, drop your comments, questions, or concerns below, because I do at one point or another always try to check them out. And I love your video ideas. A lot of times I am using them or they're spurring other things for me. But at any rate, I will talk to you soon. Till next week, probably, because I'm going to be doing some fun things here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.